his closest allies just 18 days before the US election. Germany welcomed President Joe Biden as a special friend who strengthened the transatlantic partnership, especially since Russia's war in Ukraine. The US president was visibly touched as he received Germany's highest honor. But the death of Hamas leader Yahya Sinwar on the eve of his visit quickly shifted the focus to Israel.
The death of the leader of Hamas represents a moment of justice. He had the blood of Americans and Israelis, Palestinians and Germans and so many others on his hands. I told the Prime Minister of Israel yesterday, let's also make this moment an opportunity to seek a path to peace, a better future in Gaza without Hamas.
A call which was reiterated by German Chancellor Olaf Scholz, who has been criticized for his unconditional support for Israel. Not far from his office, hundreds took to the street to call on Germany and the US to stop weapon exports to the government of Benjamin Netanyahu. The leaders of France and the UK flew to Berlin to also meet the outgoing US president and call on Israel to stop the war.
I say once again to Israel, the world will not tolerate any more excuses on humanitarian assistance. Civilians in northern Gaza need food now.
The meeting with America's closest European allies was meant to send a signal to Moscow and Kiev that despite the imminent arrival of a new US president, the West continues to support Ukraine. President Joe Biden's first and last official visit to Berlin leaves many in Europe wondering and perhaps fearing what the US election may bring. Biden's message, Europe should take a larger responsibility when it comes to supporting Ukraine, but also to improve its own defense. A message that's worrying some European capitals. Step Vaessen, Al Jazeera, Berlin.
Make sure to subscribe to our channel to get the latest news from Al Jazeera.